Hi, this is Catherine Ravenwood, and I want to invite you to explore my new YouTube channel called Ravenwood Water Priestess. I'm creating this channel because I want to tell you about how I became a water priestess, which is told in this book, published by Inner Traditions, Bear and Company, called How to Create Sacred Water, A Guide to Rituals and Practices. We'll be uh, exploring my path on how I became a water priestess. I'll be demonstrating how to create and maintain a water altar. I've been maintaining mine since 1999, and I'm going to be delighted to share that with you. I will have a series of guided meditations on this channel, which are in the book and are related specifically to water healing and transformations. So the way this all started was back in 1999. I was living in Seattle, Washington, and it was a very beautiful day. And I was walking around Green Lake, which is a gorgeous, natural, beautiful place to walk in Seattle. It's a created lake, but there's beautiful trees and there's all kinds of ducks and beautiful vegetation all around. It's a really popular place to go walk. Many of you probably know about Green Lake. Anyway, I was walking around Green Lake and I was thinking about the terrible hurricane that had come through North Carolina, Hurricane Floyd. This is 1999. There were millions of dead animals that had been washed out into the waterways from factory farms, and I mean millions, and millions of gallons of sludge that got washed out of their holding tanks. And so all of this amazing flooding went on because of Hurricane Floyd and this devastating filth, horrible dead bodies of all kinds, millions of chickens and pigs. There were cows, and all of this terrible wastewater from the factory farms got washed out into the North Carolina River system. And I'd heard about this on the news. And as I'm walking around beautiful Green Lake on a gorgeous day, I thought, how much can the water table handle? How much pollution is too much before it can't be processed again? And I heard this little voice in my ear, and it said, you might want to create a crystal homeopathic elixir to heal the waters of Gaia. I'm like, what? What was that? So I was in a women's group back then, and I was learning how to really kind of connect with my spirituality more. I had been a massage therapist for a long time. I'd done a lot of healing work, but I never really got in deep to my own spirituality. And so that really got to me. It's like, who's talking to me? What is that? Where did that come from? So, and I thought, and what is a crystal homeopathic elixir? Well, I knew what homeopaths were because I'd used those for a long time. And so I knew what those were. I certainly knew what crystals were because I have been an avid rock collector since I was a little girl. These stories are in my book. And I thought, well, I don't know what that is. So the internet was kind of young then. I didn't really know how to use it very well, but I went online and I was trying to see what these crystal homeopathic elixirs were. And I wasn't really coming up with too much. So I finally thought, well, maybe this is just something I need to do. And so the promptings of spirit came to me, and kicking and screaming, I finally said, okay, yes, I will do this. And so over the course of some time, I got the downloads of how to create a water altar. And I'm going to be sharing these stories with you from my book on this channel, and we'll be making water altars together, and we will be blessing and celebrating the water together. And hopefully we can have kind of a nice little water community that builds up here. So thank you for listening. Ravenwood Water Priestess is the new YouTube channel. And you can find out more about me on my website, CatherineRavenwood.com. That's Kathryn, CatherineRavenwood.com. That will tell you about how I'm a tarot reader. I've been working with tarot since 1975. I teach tarot mentoring, and there's a blog on there about all my writings. So I hope you'll visit my website. I hope you'll like this channel and subscribe to it. It's brand new. You can be the very first. So thank you very much. And thank you, water, for your gift of life. I see you clean and restored. Thank you, water.